Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel, and happy Saturday to you all. Today we are going to get into our yearly, quarterly, and monthly savings challenges, and we will be unstuffing this binder for the month of May. At the end of next month, the end of June, Lord willing, we'll be able to unstuff for not only the month but the quarter as well. So it'll be big savings next month. So let's go ahead and get into our savings today, guys. Happy Saturday to you all. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend so far. I know it's early in the weekend, but try to make it the best that you can. When you see this video, I will be working because I do work this week, and hopefully it won't be too bad. It usually isn't on Saturdays. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do roll for your savings goal. We will be unstuffing this tomorrow, but we need to roll for a couple days because I forgot to roll yesterday for Thursday and Friday. So now we got to roll 3 times, which is perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and drop down all the dice we need. So we need a color dot dice. We need a D2, a D3, a D4. I think I want to get a different D4. This D4 is so sharp, it gets caught on my felt. So I want to get a different D4 dice. I need to order those ones from Budgeting with Kim. Oh, here's my orange one. I really like this orange one. It's so bright. Okay, so a D4, a D5, a D6, and a D8. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and roll these 3 times for Thursday, Friday, and today. All right, dropping them all down at once. And now my D8 got stuck. All right, so let's see what we have. Let's get a marker. Okay, so we roll purple, and purple is a D3. So our D3 says to save 2. We didn't save a whole lot this month, but that's okay. Maybe June will be a little bit heftier. Even with that D8, we barely landed on it, and when we did, we didn't get a very big number. Okay, our color dot size says green, so it's our D6, and our D6 says 4. And let's go one more time, and we'll finish this up tomorrow and add it up in total. All right, color dot die says red, and that's our D2, and it says to save $1. Okay, so, I mean, we did what we can do. We're doing $7 in here today. So 5 and 2 is 7. So let's do our money and see what we have here. 50, 65, 70, 2 and 4. So $74. Let's go ahead and put this back for 20. And we have our 74 now in our roll for your savings goal. And this is from Anna over at Anna Banana Budgets. You can find this for free in her Ko-Fi. And I think so many people in the community have been having such a great time saving with this. So let's go ahead and get that clipped up. And we'll set it aside and we'll finish it up tomorrow for the month of May. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get into our binder. And I don't even have my challenges near me, guys. Let me grab my challenges. Okay, so let's go ahead and count up the money that we are saving with today. It should be $200. It's a little bit less than what we usually bring in here, but I didn't think we would need $225 this week, and I didn't want to push so much into our end of the month savings for our spring theme binder tomorrow if we didn't need it. So let's go ahead and get started. We have 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 150, 160, 70, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and $200 coming into this binder today. So let's hope that we can finish up all of our main challenges. I think some of them we've already finished, and that's another reason why I didn't feel like we needed so much. Our Amy by Nature, our 2026 savings challenge, I don't think it got a lot of love this week, so the majority of this money probably will be going into there. So let's go ahead and make some room in our dice tower because we probably were going to need that. We'll set some of these dice off to the side. Let's finish separating out our cash that we are saving with today, and this is just a calendar. As you can see, this is the last Saturday in the month of May, and we will do our D20 roll and save next Sunday. So let's go ahead and set that aside. We won't need that today. So our Saturday savings, it looks like we had already, oh wait, before we do this, let's stop. I need to do Bookish Mama Budget. I always skip over Lindsay, and it's because her challenge is actually in the binder. So let's go ahead and make some room over here on the side. And we did finish hers because I have the money up front. So let's just go ahead and pull that out. We finished this one, and we need to go ahead and finish up this one right here. So let's go ahead and scratch our last scratcher, and that's $6 coming in here to finish up her scratch off challenges for the month of May. And so between these 2 savings challenges, we saved $55, $6, $7, and $8, $58. So I am going to put this back into her envelope, and we will set this money into the back here, back, so I don't get it mixed up. All right, now we can go into our Saturday savings, which it looks like we completed last week. Let's make sure, guys. Excuse me, I didn't mean to cough all up in your ear. So I have $80 here. Let's make sure that's what we're supposed to have. So we have 11 plus 16 plus 23 plus 30, and that is 80. So that's correct. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set this in the back of our cash tray. So that is done for the month of May. So we don't have to put any money into that today. We will start off next week for our June savings. Let's see if we can keep this in some kind of order. That would be nice. We'll go like that. Okay, so our scratch off challenge, we do need to finish up. Let's go ahead and get the money out for that. This is a monthly savings challenge for us on this channel. And let's see what our final two numbers are going to save us. So we have a 5, and I think this one is a 1. Okay, $6 coming in here. I'm not even going to worry about cleaning that up because I don't keep these challenges. So $6. And in our scratch off savings challenge, we saved 20, 30, 5, 40, 1, 2, and 3. So $43 for May. And I do have June ready to go for next week. So I'm just going to go ahead and set that to the side. And we'll start June next Saturday. Okay, so our Father's Day Select and Save. We have been rolling a D12 dice for this. So let's go ahead and finish up these final two spots here. And we rolled an 8 and a 10. So $18. Ooh, that is spicy. So 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. This is going directly towards Father's Day. And I think my husband is decided to stay home. He doesn't want to go out. He's traveling so much. He said once he gets home, he does not want to go out again. So that's fine. What I'll do is I'm going to go get my father-in-law. I'll bring him over, and we will just have Father's Day here at the house. We usually go out to breakfast, not breakfast, like a dinner, like a late lunch, early dinner, but he just wants to stay home this year. So we have 50, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, $71 that we saved in this savings challenge for Father's Day. So I'm going to go ahead and fold this one up. I need to make sure that I keep this separate. Oh, I guess I could just write it at the top. What did I say? So that's 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, 71. So I know how much to pull out of our savings at the end of the video to put towards Father's Day. Because we have one more Father's Day challenge in here, and that's from Anna Banana Budgets and Lacey at Blue Kiwi Budgets. Pam, get it together. Okay, so that takes care of everything that would have come out of my savings challenge book. This we will start next week for 4th of July savings, and it's a this or that savings challenge. Okay, moving on to our quarterly challenge from Jamie at Charma Budgets. We did finish this last week for the month of May, so we will not be pulling that out because that's a quarterly challenge. We will pull that out at the end of June. This next one is another quarterly savings challenge, and this is from Leanna and Shannon's Owl's Nest. I made myself a note not to stuff this because we already saved this amount this week, last week. So let's go ahead and remove our note. This is a quarterly savings challenge. We are not pulling this, but we will start on the June icons next week. All right, to the Big Kahuna. This is from Amy at Amy by Nature, and it looks like it got $0 coming in here to help. My gosh. So I have to save. How much are we saving this week? So for 5:30, we have to save $40. Okay, so $40 coming into here. Thank goodness we finished a lot of the other challenges because that was helpful. So let's see what we have. I'll color in $40 in icons for next week. And we have we have $1,160 saved in this challenge so far. That's going to save us, what is it, $2,200 for the year. So we put our $40 in for this week, and we will owe this challenge $50 next week. So hopefully you get some help from some tinies just to help out. So this is from Amy by Nature. You can get this out of her Ko-Fi shop. We have already completed the we've already completed the $800 and the $200 savings challenge. Okay, next up is from Andrea at No Bucks Given. This is her beautiful flower savings challenge. This week we are putting $12 into this challenge. And this is a monthly savings challenge, so we will be pulling this. And we should have saved 54, 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's what we have. So we will work on the June challenge next week, and we will start that off with $14. And if you can't see that, because you might not be able to see it because of the background. So we will start that off with $14 next week. And I will come in with that pre-color as well. These icons. Another freebie in Andrea's Ko-Fi. Okay, next up is going to be from Play to Save. We do need to put our final $7 into this one. So let's go ahead and get this color in. And this is a monthly savings challenge. So we'll be pulling this money immediately and putting it towards, of course, our Roth IRA first. And anything else can go to savings or sinking funds, depending on what the sinking funds look like. Now, the only one is, like I told y'all, that was really, really depleted was the birthday fund. Entertainment's not too bad off. We only went to the movies once, and that was to see, well, actually we went twice. The girls and I went to go see Michael, and Josh and I went to go see Mortal Kombat. So we are gearing up to go see Spider-Man next month in July. Well, next month. It's not quite June yet. So we'll just need money for that. And after that, I don't think there's anything else really coming out until Doomsday. So we'll keep that stocked as much as we can, because that entertainment fund is strictly for movie entertainment. So this should have saved us $35. 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And it did. Let's go ahead and do, we can't reduce down because I have no other change. So, okay. So we'll roll a D6 next week for each one of these June icons, but we'll start that next Saturday. Okay, let's finish up our challenge from MK over at Mama's Budget and More. We need 4 to finish out the month of May. And this is a quarterly challenge, so this stays in here for now. Let's see what we have. We need $4. Let's go ahead and make change for one of these 20s. We'll do a 10. And, that's a 10. A 5. And 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we need $4, 1, 2, 3, 4 to come in here today. And so let's just see how much we have saved in this challenge from MK for the quarter. We have 20, 40, 5, 47, 48, 49, 51, and 2. And that's right, because it's $26 a month. So let's grab that 50 and we'll do this too. There we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So $52 saved in there, and we'll save another $26. That'll bring us to $78 for the quarter. We'll pull this at the end of June. My brain like literally stopped. Like, what's 26 plus 52? All right, next up is from Jessie Budgets. We're going to go ahead and do these last 2 icons here, and we'll save $2. And for this is another quarterly challenge, because so this will stay in until the end of June. Let's go ahead and add our 2 to finish up for May. Awesome. So 1 and 2, and let's see what we have saved in this so far. We have 20, 2, 4, 5, and 6. $26 for the month of April and May. So really gentle savings challenge. If you're low budget, this would be a perfect savings challenge for you to do on a monthly, quarterly, or even weekly basis. All right, so this savings challenge we already completed from Kimmy's Corner. I'm just going to go ahead and pull the $20 out of here and set it to the side so we can count it towards our month end. We will start June next Saturday. This one from Budgeting with Lysandra, this beautiful saving challenge we did complete last week. And let's see what it saved us in total. There's no more money to add into here. 20, 35, 6, 7, and 8. $38. We'll set that to the side because this is a monthly savings challenge. We will be saving $13 a week in her June challenge. Okay, this big kahuna shut the box. Let's see what we have for this and make sure that it's right. We have 65, 6, and 7. Let's add this up and just make sure it says $67 because sometimes my math isn't mathing. So 11 plus 14 plus 15 plus 5, 9, 5, and 8 is 67. Okay, so that's right. I am going to put 67 at the top, so I know to pull that for Father's Day. This is going to go in the back of my cash tray, and we'll count it towards the month end because we did save that. So I'm just going to go ahead and fold this in half. So 67 and 71. So we have 138 for Father's Day, plus whatever other Father's Day challenges that we have in there. So we have more than enough money, especially if we're not going out. I don't have to worry about tipping anybody unless they plan on tipping me. Unless the guys plan on tipping me, we don't need any tip money. So, okay, so we will start on this crossword puzzle from Anna. This cracks me up. It looks like Lacey's jumping in the pool by the cannonball Anna. That's so stinking cute. So we'll start this, not crossword puzzle, this word search next week. And that'll be our June savings challenge from them. All right, this quarterly savings challenge, we are going to roll a D5 to see which stamp we're going to pick. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. And we pick stamp number 1. So let's go ahead and scratch off. I'm not going to get really crazy with the scratchers because these scratchers aren't the nicest. So I'll finish scratching them off camera. So that is $10 coming in here, which is about what we save a week on this challenge. Let's go ahead and clean this up. Okay, so $10 coming in. And we will pull this when it's done, and it should be done at the end of the quarter. So we have saved $20, $40, $50, $62, $62. We'll grab a 20. And if we do happen to have money left over at the end of this video, we will put it into tomorrow's video. That's another reason why, like I said, I didn't want to bring in a whole bunch of money that we weren't going to need. So this savings challenge from Ashley Carousel, it looks like we finished it. Let's make sure that there's $27 here. 25, 6, and 7 there is, and that's a monthly savings challenge. So we'll put it towards the back, and we'll count it to our end of the month here shortly. Our next quarterly savings challenge is from Christelle at Divine Savings Co. We're going to roll a D6, 2 D6 dice, and this one is a D8, so we're not rolling 2 D6. So the blue says roll a D8, this one's a D6. Let's see what we're saving today. And we rolled a 3 for our D8. Can you guys see that? That's a 3 and a 1. So 3 and a 1. So we're saving $4 this week. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's see what we have in here. 50, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, and $70. And our quarterly challenge from Divine Savings Co. We are going to be rolling in the dough at the end of June, which is good because by then I probably will need some money for a band camp and things like that. So band camp begins in July, so that'll be just in time. So we have 3 more weeks and we will finish this before June is out, but we won't pull it till the end of June. Okay, so Becca Budget 777 is next. Don't want to skip her. And we are going to put our final icon on our sticker challenge, I think. Yep, for May. So let's go ahead and put this cutie down. I love these sticker challenges. I hope that Becca plans on making another one of these for 2027, Lord willing, because I will be buying another one. Okay, so these are $5 a piece, so $55 so far. And we did finish out all of our icons on our Friday savings bookmark. We do this the low budget way. So if you look right here, this is a 12, that would be a 3. This 19 would be a 10. So we add the numbers together when they're doubled up. But we're all done for May. So we saved $55 in both of her challenges for the month of May. And we'll get started on June with these beach balls next week. That's awesome. So let's put that to the back because that's a monthly challenge for us. And our last savings challenge for the day is from Save with Judy. We named this little guy right here Conrad, and we are going to save $5 for Conrad. So we should have $45 saved in this challenge so far, and we do 45. This is a quarterly savings challenge, so in another $25 we will, another $20 we will pull this at the end of June and reallocate that money, and then by then Miss Judy should have another challenge ready for the next quarter. So love this gnome challenge. I hope she never stops making it. I love the coloring. It's so relaxing just to kind of like sit here off camera and color it in. So I'll come in with this little girl. I'll color it in for next week, and we will save $5 for her as well. All right, guys, I know that was quick. At least I think it was quick. We ran through that binder like Richmond ran through Virginia. That's what my mom used to say all the time. So let's go ahead and clean up here. We got a lot of money left over, and that's what I didn't want to do. And I don't think I'm going to start anything new. We had a lot of money left over. So with that said, let's add up what we had left over. Let's do that pretty quickly. And we might be just putting this into tomorrow's binder. Okay, so 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 81. $81. $81. So, yeah, we'll just put it into our spring theme binder tomorrow. We'll see what we can finish up for the month of May. And we just might finish quite a few challenges with that extra coming in, because I usually come in with $250 in that binder anyway. I don't know what I put aside this week. I don't have the binder close enough to even check, but let's go ahead and unstuff our 2026 savings that we did. We did do the 2 Father's Day challenges. We already accounted for that. And I need to sort this money out. So why don't you guys give me a moment? I'll get all of this sorted out, and we're going to unstuff these other 2 challenges over here. And then we'll add up all this cash and see how much we have going towards our Roth, and the rest that is going to go towards sinking funds and savings. So give me a moment and I shall be right back. Okay, guys, so everything has been sorted out, and I just want to review a couple things with you, because you're going to be like, wow, that's a lot of money that you saved. Well, remember this big old challenge that we started way back in January from Miranda at Shades Budget, the Save Your Way in 2026. This is $256 that took us about 4 months to finish. So keep that in mind when we get to this final total number. So also, this money, this or that, was $33, if you guys remember answering those questions that we did together. And then, of course, the 2 Father's Day savings challenges, plus our monthly challenges. So we had 12 in monthly challenges, but then I forgot to add in these 2 off to the side. So we actually had 14 challenges that we completed for the month of May. So 14 challenges in this binder. Let's go ahead and add up how much that saved us. So we have 201s. In 50s, we have 1, 2, and 3. So there's our Roth money. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80. Then we have our 10s. Oops. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70. Our 5s, 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. And then our 1s, 20, 30. Oop, we got a 5 in there. 35, 36, 37. So $837 in our yearly binder, which is mostly our monthly savings challenges. But like I said, 256 of this is just from one challenge alone. So $837 this month out of this binder. So that is amazing. 500 that automatically goes into our American funds. That's the name of the group that we use to save for our Roth IRA. So that leaves with a remainder. So 500 for our Roth. That leaves 337. Plus, then we have to subtract out our Father's Day savings. So 67 and 71. So that leaves $199 to go towards whatever. Paying me back, putting in a savings. So you see how that money kind of like goes away really quickly. Guys, what an amazing month. $837 saved in this binder today. Super blessed, super grateful. Thank you, God, for allowing us to be able to do that, to get up and work and go and do these things, for giving Josh extra time and jobs to get this money saved like this. So we are going to unstuff our spring theme binder tomorrow. We will see how much is in there. I have a feeling that it might even beat game day. We shall see. But guys, that's our video for today. Thank you so much for joining in. We'll get a final tally of how many challenges we finished this month, plus how much those challenges saved us tomorrow at the end of our video. So please have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. I'll talk to you tomorrow and take care. I love you guys. Bye.